Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin from Florals.com and I am very excited to be sharing with you guys not only my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit for February 2020, but the fact that this is also my guest design team month with the Wild Hare Kits. So this is the first time that the kit has not been chosen by me theoretically for what I'll be using all month, but I am so excited to be working with them and guest designing for them this month. If you guys have not heard of the Wild Hare Kits, it is by a lovely, lovely lady named Allison, and you guys can follow them on Instagram and their Facebook page to see all of the great things their great design team does, but I'm super excited to be there this month and sharing so much with you. So stay tuned here on my YouTube channel and over on my Instagram to see exclusive projects there, but I would absolutely love to use all this stuff up. But I know that there's a lot here and I can't wait to share it with you guys. And again, if you haven't heard of them, they have two size kits you can choose from. This is a deluxe size kit, which normally retails for just under $40 US. So definitely check them out. I'll have them linked down below, and you guys have to follow them on Instagram. They do great projects on there and share so many great design team things. And Allison wrote a little note to me that says happy guest design month. And again, I couldn't be more excited. When I got the email last year and they were like, okay, we'll keep it quiet until it's announced, and now it's finally time to talk about it. Now Allison did write me a note. So when you do a custom kit with them, they send you a questionnaire and there's tons of space to write about anything that you don't want, things that you do want, things that you love, things that you don't love. One thing I specifically did not ask for was washi tape, because as you guys know, one, I'm addicted to washi tape, and two, I have too much of it. But I love little bits and pieces, so I have some tiny bits and pieces like I asked for, phrase stickers, and wait till you see the pattern papers. And again, these are a mix and match of different collections, which is something I personally love. That's exactly what I thrive on, is mixing and matching. So for her note, she said, I focused on pattern papers that will work in various parts of Walt Disney World, because I asked for a Walt Disney World themed, kit that wasn't Disney-esque. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like using pastels for Fantasyland and, animal prints for Animal Kingdom, things like that. So not super Disney, that I could use for that, as well as some bright colors to, tie all that in. I also sent some pattern papers that have a family/togetherness theme, which is perfect because that was a family vacation. And I made sure to include several florals, which is something I always ask for, and sent some of my favorite embellishments like small alphas, enamel dots, die cuts, phrase stickers, and regular stickers. Also with their February exclusive cut file, which is so cute. So let's just dive right in. Again, guys, I cannot believe this is happening, but I'm really excited to work with them. So let's start with small, but not the least. I love enamel dots. Now, these are the Willow collection from One Canoe 2. And if you guys know me, you know that I love mint, I love pink, and these green and red are gorgeous as well. I'm not sure even what to call this color. It has a different finish than the other enamel dots do here. It's almost a rosy gold, but it's also got an orangey tint to it, and I really love that. And these are a 2019 collection, so getting some brand new stuff that I never would have gotten before. This is something I'm so excited about. Bramble Fox makes these acrylic pieces, and they are gorgeous. Now, some of these I believe are upside down, so they have a little bit of extra pattern on them, but they're actually solid color on the other side. But thanks to a February theme, we're getting some hearts here. So it says, remove any protective film to reveal shiny surfaces. So these do come with protective film on them, so you do need to be aware of that. But I've never tried Bramble Fox before, and I've always wanted to. So I'm really excited to try these out on my pages. And as you guys might not know, I also adore thick embellishments, so that'll be really fun to try out. Next, I'm going to dive into these. Now, these are the Paige Evans Pink Paisley Truly Grateful Puffy Stickers. I adore puffy stickers. Now, these have an autumnal theme to them, but what I'd like to point out is there's a lot of critters in here, which works well for Disney if you guys don't know. They have Animal Kingdom. We also went during Flower and Garden Festival, so even just like the flowers work beautifully, the mushroom even, the apple, it works. It just works great. I don't know how she managed to do this, but it'll work great for those Epcot photos that I still have to do. And to go with that are the Truly Grateful ephemera and thicker set. So the ephemera here is 40 pieces. I'm not going to flip through it because you will see all of it during the month as I go through, because I'll try to post as many process videos as I can. And there is that. So gorgeous. And again, I can't wait to use this for my projects. I just can't get over the butterflies are gorgeous. I even like the cuckoo clock and the phrases. Those will be great for starting titles on my pages. And like I said, a coordinating Truly Grateful thicker set. It's been a while since I've got one of these combo thicker sets with images and phrases, and I love small pieces like these. I think they're much more versatile than just a whole thing of phrases. And these are almost a weird texture. Did it describe it on the front? Puffy phrase and accent stickers, but they're like the hard puffy, not the super soft puffy sticker type. So I really love these. And again, the butterflies will work great for Epcot. Make your own magic. Guys, that was made for a Disney page. I just can't get over some of these. Rise and Shine will be great because a lot of early mornings when it comes to Disney World. She also included the Pink Fresh Studio Just a Little Lovely phrase sticker set. Now these are like, I know they've made leatherette stickers before. I'm not sure what types these are, but they're a little bit more dimensional than a normal cardstock phrase sticker. And I like that these are larger because sometimes phrase stickers are very, very small and they don't get seen as well. So these are great, and I love the watercolor feel to them. Really, really pretty. And I like that there are a multitude of colors to go with a bunch of different things. And like she mentioned, a small alphabet set. This is a black block alpha from Freckled Fawn, and I adore block alphas. And this one will be like no other. I definitely will use this one, maybe for some subtitles. There's no numbers on here, but that doesn't mean we can't use them for, you know, putting locations on our page or, you know, little details like that. Then we move into the fun stuff. So this is the paper set. Now before I get into the paper, I do want to pull out the cut file. So this is the cut file of the month, and it is just a double like heart loop, which I think is really, really pretty. Now I've only worked with cut files once before, but they do cut them out of some nice white cardstock, so you could put some ink on them to color them, or some watercolor to color them, or mist. So that's really nice to be able to use that however you wish. But now we can dive into the papers. So first here we have Jen Hadfield, This Is Family Bits and Pieces paper. This is a great one to cut up, but if you guys know, I'm not necessarily an A-size person. I'm usually a B-side person. And this reminds me so much of Epcot Flower and Garden, mainly because they do so many different types of topiaries. There's a lot of green around Epcot at this time in Walt Disney World. So this really reminds me of it, and I adore these little houses up here in the border strip. But there's tons of these. I might have to like do a chop in half and then just cut out different pieces. But so many of these remind me of things at Disney as well. Even though this isn't accurate, but this reminds me of Zippity Doo Dah over at Splash Mountain, even though it says La Di Da, you know, close but cute. But I also love cut aparts, so maybe we could cut out some of these to use. It's been a while since I've had some new Jen Hadfield, so I'm excited for that. And this one was actually from 2019 as well. So if you like newer product, if you want to get newer product in your stash, maybe one of these kits is for you. We have this beautiful geometric green. Again, they're different greens, but that doesn't mean you can't make them work together or the opposites work together, because these greens look great together. So they do a great job making their kits, and you guys will definitely enjoy one if you do ever get one. But this is the A side, and this is One Canoe 2's Willow. So again, I got those little enamel dot pieces. This one's called Lush. Very beautiful, very Animal Kingdom to me, because there's a lot of greenery there and lots of tropical plants. But I love both sides. This might be another one that I have to cut in half, and then I won't have any left to make a kit out of. But definitely bringing in some cardstock in here so I can make so many layouts out of these great papers. Next is the Dear Lizzie, It's All Good Seek Magic paper. I really love text papers. They bring me a lot of joy. And I like that this one has certain ones highlighted. I think that's a great way to add color without being overwhelming with the text included. And then this side's strawberries. I'm trying to think, but one of our Disney trips, I did get a strawberry macaroon ice cream sandwich, which I'm hoping is the trip I'm currently scrapbooking, because this paper would be great for that, over at France in Epcot. But I really love both of these, and I haven't had any of this It's All Good collection yet. And again, that one is from 2018. I didn't know what year that was. So then we have one from the Paige Evans Truly Grateful, which I do have a lot of coordinating pieces for, but this is number 5. And again, this is from the year 2019. Oh my God, this is so much Flower and Garden. Can you guys, I'm just going to frame this. This is so, so pretty. Again, I haven't seen a lot of these in person. I don't get to go to like local scrapbook stores or anything near me, because I think the closest one's 3 hours away. Maybe 2.5, but I love both sides. I am partial to this side though, because I do enjoy a good busy pattern paper, but a doily on top of this and some little bit of layers, and it'll be good. I really can't wait to use this on an Epcot page. I have a more simple background here. Again, this is 1 Canoe 2 Willow, but it's a nice pink, sort of watercolor, but it has like streaks in it. I kind of like that. And then little like dots, but they're almost like X's and flowers. Very dainty, very beautiful. And this side's more geometric. Now this reminds me of Florida in general. There's a lot of tile here in Florida that's very unique and very beautiful. I actually just went to Mexico on my recent vacation, and this reminds me of a tile that I saw on the ground, but it's sort of inverted. Instead of the pink being here, the background was pink, and then the florals were more of a neutral white. But this is the Simple Pleasures paper from 1 Canoe 2. So pretty. I have not seen a majority of these papers ever in my life. I'm sure I've seen them, I just didn't know where they were from or anything like that when seeing them on pages. But next we're jumping to the It's All Good collection again, and this is the bloomed paper, and I love florals. As you guys can tell, she's included a ton of them because that's what I asked for. I think these are peonies. If not, they're gorgeous nonetheless. One of my favorite flowers. And then a nice light pink stripe on the back with a little bit of polka dot fun down here, which I think is pretty cute. I definitely could use both sides. I think they go well together. That's my problem. I usually want to mix the two sides together. And you know you can't always have a 12 by 12 and mix the other side in. So here we have another one, and this one's from Heidi Swapp. It's been a while since I've had a 12 by 12 Heidi Swapp as well. But I love the geometric print. I work a lot with florals and geometric because I think they oppose each other very well. Again, this reminds me of the tiles that are in Florida. And if you guys didn't know, I just moved to Florida midway, I think it was May last year. So I'm almost coming up on our 1-year anniversary. So I've seen a ton of Florida now. And this side's some cameras, so this works for so many great things. Cutting these out on Disney pages would be so cute. If you guys didn't know, Hollywood Studios at Disney World is very much so vintage, you know, Hollywood in the golden era, so these remind me of that very, very much. And we have tons of pictures there, so I can't wait to use this. And I like the little bit of mixed media on here because that will entice me to use my own mixed media on it. And that collection is from, let's see, 2019 as well, so new stuff is coming in. And then this is the Pink Paisley Again and Again collection, which never had any of this either. So this is a great way to build your stash without having to grab a whole collection if you're like me and like to mix and match. And this one's from 2019 as well. So we have this chevron pattern that almost looks like mountains. And then this side's the rainbows. I have seen a bunch of people use this side before. I think Daisy's used it. Maybe Crafty Maggie used this rainbow. I'm not sure if it was this one or a different one, but I adore it. Rainbows are very much Disney World-esque, and this one even works really well for some of the Animal Kingdom layouts I might want to make, you know, because there's mountains and you know if you know. But the last piece here is this Pink Paisley Again and Again vellum sheet. Now this comes very sturdily packaged, so it has a backer, so you can't really tell that it's vellum, but it is a thin vellum, and all of these are gold foiled around them, and wowza. Oh, there you go. It is beautiful. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this for. There's a lot of pressure when it comes to specialty papers, but I would love to include this in a process video this month so you guys can see how I would use something like this. I do have a couple vellum pieces, but it's been a while since I've used it, and I really, really can't wait. So we got a plethora of papers. I don't think I could ever pick a favorite. They're just so gorgeous, but I will be including a lot of white cardstock in my kit this month because I know that I want to stretch these elements as long as I can. And there's so many great pieces. I really cannot believe that this is just one kit. I wish I centered that a little bit more, but I hope you guys enjoyed this kit share and hope to have you follow along with me on the Wild Hare Kits Instagram and Facebook page to check out all of my stuff, and also check me out on Instagram and YouTube where I'll be posting the process videos and finished pages. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to How to Kill a Kit with Style coming back, and I can't wait to share more with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye guys!